That's weird.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna finish the story real quick before I start this floor, because this floor you have to be on your feet. Basically, I just sent my Wii off to Nintendo and asked them to fix it, and they said the disk drive was broken, so they put a new disk drive in, and the games I sent off for them to test with, they gave me brand new copies of.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I pay the repair fee too. I mean, you pay the repair fee because your Wii's not under warranty, but they don't charge you extra if they have to do more complicated stuff. However, they will. The only thing is, sometimes they won't repair it if your console has water damage. But if your console doesn't have water damage, then they won't. Then they'll fix it, and once you pay the repair fee, that's all they do. They're really good about getting things repaired for you. So yeah, I have to fight this guy, and I love how this guy's only attracted to captains and not Pikmin.
It's just my favoriteest thing ever.
Favoritist? Really?
Favoritist. Yes, really. It is necessary.
I have higher standards here.
I'm sorry, I just got terrified out of my mind. I'm still trying to get over what just happened.
What just happened. That's good grammar.
Pet Cube, I don't need this right now.
You need everything, clearly.
I need nothing.
Oh, is it just me, or whenever I say clearly, am I just being sarcastic? Like, clearly is my sarcasm reminder. It's like, if I say clearly, I'm usually being sarcastic.
Oh, no, you are being sarcastic, and it's horrible that you would do something like that to me.
Yeah, like, I always, like, anytime I say the word clearly, I'm being sarcastic. Right?
Yeah, pretty much. You should do a montage of that right now.
Did you just see that? No, I'm too lazy.
No, you will do a montage right now.
Did you see what just happened? That green guy just hit himself with his own boulder.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
So he spit out too close to the wall, so it rolled on the wall, and he walked into it.
Nice.
And I have it on video too.
That's perfect. I wish I'd seen it.
I'm not super impressed because I've seen it happen before. But it's one of those things where when it happens to you, it's like, oh yeah, that's awesome. And you probably weren't even watching, were you?
No, my God, I'm dead. No, I wasn't. I was not watching. I'm too busy right now trying to figure out where I am, what just happened.
You are in the Canadian Republic of Ireland.
That's what I thought. Alright, I just had to double check, because I was still kind of confused on what's going on right now. But now that I know we're in the Canadian Republic of, what'd you say?
Ireland.
Now that I know that, I'm okay.
By the way, do you know how I came with that country name?
How so? I don't think he told me.
Well, first off, I came with Canadian because Canada, obviously.
Of course.
But Republic of Ireland came from this. You know how there's a North Ireland and just an Ireland?
Yes.
Well, there's a guy on the internet, his name's CGPGrey, and he does informational videos that are actually entertaining. Yeah, who knew those existed, right?
I don't even know how that's possible, but go on.
Well, he keeps things really interesting by just, basically, you know how a lot of videos are about boring topics? If the topic's boring, he doesn't do a video on it. But anyways, and they're also really short, but he said this, there are two Irelands, the Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. The Republic of Ireland is really just what people are referring to when they say Ireland itself. It's not. It's just Ireland. And he actually got in a fight with someone about it because, like, no, it's just Ireland. Like, no, it's the Republic of Ireland. I checked my password. And it goes, check again. It says Ireland. And he said that's his... But yeah, so that's where I get Republic of Ireland from. By the way, CGPGrey, if you haven't seen his stuff, I mean...
I haven't.
I mean, it's all informational stuff, but at the same time, I'm just someone who loves learning. I know, who knew gamers who like learning existed, but I really do. By the way, you've seen my epic strategy for beating this guy, haven't you?
Yeah, I've seen it. It was actually really impressive. Sorry, I'm really like...
because I just beat him. Like, Go ahead.
I just got really... I'm sorry, I got really paranoid that there are bees in my room now.
Yeah.
So that's what I am dealing with right now as we speak.
Well, take solace in this. While bee stings are poisonous, it takes 150 of them before you even have a chance of dying.
Wait, bee stings are poisonous?
That's why they hurt!
Oh.
They hurt because they just injected you with poison.
That makes sense.
So yeah, bee stings are poisonous, but it's one of those things where if it got an insect, it would kill it instantly. But
Okay.
if it hits a human, it takes a lot of bee stings for it to even do anything. It takes over 100. I think 150 is the number.
Is it true that if you get stung by a bee, and will the bee die, or is that?
Yep,
not true?
it dies.
All right,
Unless it's the queen bee. Every other bee, when they sting you, the stinger gets ripped out of their body and pulls out some of their internal organs with it. So all bees are really kamikaze suicide bombers.
Great.
And that's actually something else. Because of that, if you don't provoke a bee, it won't sting you. They will only sting you if you and keep in mind this though. When you see if you saw a giant who was just flailing his arms everywhere, you'd probably think it was provoking you. So really, it is true. The best strategy around bees is just to be calm and walk away.
Wow, I see what you're doing there. Puns, be calm.
That wasn't an actual intentional pun.
Oh my gosh,
That wasn't unintentional. I'm serious.
Sure, it wasn't.
I kind of wish. Actually, you know what? No, I won't take credit for that. That was completely intentional. That was too good. That's too good to not take credit for. But I am being serious though. That's why bee stings hurt. It's not because they're that sharp. They really aren't that sharp. It's because it puts poison into you. That's designed to make you hurt. Speaking of poison.
The more you know. With Pit Cube.
Yeah. Here's something else you might not know about bees. If a bee stings you, it leaves behind a special pheromone on you. And do you know what that pheromone does?
What does that pheromone do?
It tells other bees that, hey, this guy's an enemy. Sting him.
That's horrible. That's god awful.
So you know how they say if you get stung by a bee, you should go inside immediately? That's why. Because they leave a mark saying this guy's an enemy. Don't get me wrong.
That's another reason why I hate bees.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's really easy to get rid of. I mean, just taking a shower will get rid of it. But it still is a thing.
Oh, thank goodness. Well,
it's not hard to get off of you. Just taking a shower gets rid of it. But they do leave a mark, so that's why they say go inside immediately.
Bees leave a mark.
Yep. But the good news is honeybees don't respond as strongly to it. Bees respond to it at different strengths. Like there are some bees where if they see it, they'll only do it if they're from the same hive, and there are other bees where they see enemy, yeah, I'll sting him. But those aren't around here. Those are further south.
Well, we had African bees in my town. Or actually, we did have African bees in my brother's room had African bees.
That might be the actual type that does that. The really aggressive type.
Dude, it was apparently horrifying to know that there were African bees in my brother's room.
Yeah. So you want to hear a thought-provoking question?
Let's hear a thought-provoking question.
Alright, why do we call the North Pole the North Pole? How do we know that the globe isn't flipped the other way? That the North Pole is really the South Pole. Why do we always view the globe the same way?
Because, think about it, all the countries and stuff would be upside down.
But what if they're upside down right now?
Well, they're not, so...
How do you know that?
Because I just do.
In all seriousness, there actually is an answer for this. It's because the first cartographers, the people who made maps, were just from Europe. And they're like, yeah, Europe, you're on top. So cue the comment section yelling at me because I had missed a doodle bug here and I didn't know it.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I gotta go check something.
Where are you going to check?
Oh, okay, good. Alright, yeah, it was just my Wii.
Okay. That's good. Okay, this floor is kind of an interesting floor. Do you want special about this floor? Other than the fact that our recording failed twice on this floor?
What's that?
Ball bears!
Yay!
Actually, taking care of the ball bears is really easy because someone taught me a strategy. What you do is you get one captain, and you distract the ball bear and put him in the corner. Like that.
Okay.
And then you're free to break down the wall.
Alright, hopefully you won't mess up this time.
Hopefully the recording itself won't mess up. How's the recording actually doing? It's still filming.
My side's doing fine.
Yeah, everything's filming.
My gosh, your microphone's it's my headset, I think it's making sort of a staticky noise. And I keep thinking that it's the bees, but it's not, so.
Okay.
Good.
I really do feel bad for you. I would be freaking out if bees got in my room. Something about our house, though, is that there are actually some wasps that make a nest at our house every year.
Oh, that's so gross.
So
it's like
I remember what they're called. They're called borer bees. But they actually bore into the wood outside our house. So every year we have to get bee killer, kill them, and then plug up the holes. So.
Yep, that's what we did this year. I had to plug up all the holes.
Yeah.
All that. I was gonna say more, but then I thought. Hold on.
Yeah, but that's about it. So enough about.
Something?
I said that's about it. That's what I'll have to say about bees.
Okay. All right. Everything's normal.
Well, I'll tell you this: the average bee usually lives about 2 months.
At least I know the average wasp lives about. Fly lives about a day. Isn't that true?
I don't think it's a day. I think it's more close to a week.
That's still a really short life. That's
Well,
like
that's
finals.
true. Well, that's true for all insects. Insects have really short lives, and that's actually one of the reasons why there's so many different kinds of insects. Because
So
they
is
can
it-
change that quickly.
So does it go by like a lot slower for them?
Well, to be fair, insects aren't intelligent
Stop your
enough to perceive
puns.
the passing of time. I just offended any insect viewers we had.
I don't think we had got insect viewers.
I don't know, maybe I should have a census.
I don't think insect viewers would be watching you kill insects with, because these things are technically insects, right?
Yeah, here, quick scale from Nintendo. Olimar is the size of a GameCube memory card.
He is?
Yeah, that's the official height of Olimar, the size of a standard GameCube memory card. Not like the really long ones, but just an average GameCube memory card, so about an inch.
So, for my Pikmin real life video now, I will put Olimar walking next to a gigantic GameCube memory card. Or one the same size as him.
It'd be the same size.
Yeah, it'd be the same size.
And as a result, you can actually scale Olimar to the real world. Which means you can use him to figure out the actual height of the thing. Assuming that the world's made to scale, you should be able to compare him to actual treasures from the game and get their actual size. Map Pack, get on this.
He already is on it. I already told him. I messaged it. I can't say messaged. I just said it when I was
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is another floor where burping is helpful. By the way, look at the quality of that texture.
That quality, dude.
And it's about to go down. Actually, that's pretty high quality rock.
What do we do? Oh, what are you doing?
So theoretically, this thing should be about, I don't know, a foot long, something like that. That seems about right. Well, maybe 6 inches.
Do you want to hear this conversation?
If you're willing to tell it, I'll hear it. But keep in mind.
I will tell you it. Okay, so I set my phone down for 30 minutes because I was like, because I'm obviously filming this with you, and it'd be disrespectful to like text. But
yeah, my phone is always off during recordings.
I was filming, and this is the conversation that I get.
Okay.
Right, so I'll start you from the top. What time will Ryan be home? Or what time Ryan be home? Because this is my friend Ben. He's very special at reading. And then why my other friend goes, Will. And then Wiley go, oh, wait, hold on. Yeah. And Wiley sends me a message saying, oh, OMFG. I ran all this way and no one is, insert beep here, at my house.